I think I'm audible, yeah.
Yeah, so class is yet to start, right?
Yeah, not yet started. Yeah, only 2 hours in the class. Okay, let me wait 5 more minutes. Then, no one joined. We will start. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So by the time, can I ask one interview question that I just faced today?
Yeah. No problem. Yeah. No problem. You can go
Today I
ahead.
was having interview with Mindtree. So he was
Okay.
asking if you
Okay.
are getting request payload,
Okay.
and so what are the measures you will take so that you won't lose it or you can resume from the point where the machine got scrapped or the hardware got
That
crashed.
means what it was one mean. System is generating payload. What are the precautions you can take? Whether system is doesn't cause the crashing, right?
Yeah.
The first one is what your expect. What your answers? Tell me one by one. I will sort out.
First, I didn't able to answer that question.
No. First, always you should remember, always you need to perform an operation. To perform operation, what the first thing you need to do? Whether your payload is coming in proper format or not. The first thing. The
Yeah.
second one is if it is a null or not null or empty string, we need to check it. Then only we can able to do it, right? So
Yes.
these two are the privilege. So the third one is according to your business requirement, what is the parsing logic you are requiring. So you need to write that one. So these are three privileges we need to keep in mind while we consuming any data, right?
Yes.
That's it. Always you can see when we when we're reading the data also we are giving some default values. You guys are remembered or not? The query parameters or something. Why we are giving this default values means if there is no data is there, then it is automatically your validation got failed. So
Yeah,
to
but he
avoid,
asking about if
yeah,
hardware got failed or any something goes down, then I in
yeah,
that case that are the payment message, which is very
okay,
vital.
okay.
I don't want to lose.
Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that is the second category. I think I am covered. JMS, right? Not covered, right?
JMS yet not covered here, but he is
Yeah,
asked.
yeah.
I got
Okay.
that
Actually,
question today.
this one is the interrelated to that one because your system is generating some output and the outside, the other side, uh, when receiver system wants to receive the data. So some hardware failure occurred, maybe our receiver system got down. Then
Hmm.
how we can handle the situations means we need to use the messaging queues.
Okay.
There I will repeat the same scenario again. There you can understand more elaborately. Okay, don't worry. This is the common question. Any other?
Yeah. And I deploy my application to any point platform. I
Okay,
didn't write any API on top of it. Still, I
okay,
want to apply policies to my applications. So
okay.
how, is it possible and how?
You deployed application means you were created on API, right?
He said to communicate to matlab we are not writing any API on top of it. I just deploy my application as a
No, no, no,
jar.
no, no. So deployed application. Okay, okay, okay. No, okay, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
can see here, the first question is here you remember whenever we need to apply any policies, first we need to create a RAML. So
Okay,
once why we are creating the RAML means by using the RAML we can able to publish your asset inside of the exchange. That is the 2 points you remember. I think RAML I not yet covered there. So after the pushing the entire thing in exchange, we can able to create an application. So once you create the application, then you can able to apply the policies over there. That means your deploy the application to your cloud hub. So alone it is not it is not given the complete information to apply the policies. That is
okay.
the point. Okay.
So for that we have to
Yeah, we,
put it
we
in
need to,
exchange.
yeah, we need to the exchange, then only we can able to apply because inside of the API manager, we need to access that API, right?
Yeah.
So how we can able to link up means once our application is available inside of the exchange only, we can able to do all these things.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Any other?
And the third, he asked about RAML designing.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
Okay.
explained him around traits and attributes. Then
Okay.
he asked about some libraries. I'm
Okay.
not
How?
aware of. There are
Yeah, yeah.
libraries in RAML.
Libraries means you need to define it, right? Traits and all are coming together into one place. That place we can
Yeah,
call it as
traits
a
and
library.
resource I explained. He said there is one more third.
Everything you can put it inside of a library. That's
Okay,
it. Yeah.
okay. We'll see in RAML then. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no problem. One,
I guess
yeah,
everybody is here.
yeah. Okay, then we can start the class. Yeah. Okay, 1 minute. I think any data view questions that are asked?
Yes, sir. He asked that questions. Difference
Data view.
between that. Yeah, I explain him data. That group by and filter.
Yeah.
One
Okay.
return
Yeah.
true, one return true and false, and which act on object and return as a array. One
Okay.
is while earlier act on both input and output as a array.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Mm,
At least you answered the question. Like, okay.
yeah, he want me to. He also asked me to share the screen and write so that data view logic
Yes.
filter it out.
Yes.
I did
Yeah.
it, but this is something that I missed out.
Okay. Okay. No problem. So every question maybe you can have been all everyone can able not able to understand the question. Nah? No, it's no
Mm,
problem. Okay. Today we are going to see the most important one. That is what is this one?
Map function.
Map function. Just remember the guys is most important function. So the map also taking input as a, just remember you can see the map is also taking input as an array. Just remember. Okay, let's see. So what is the thing is I need to give some input. 1 second. Yeah. The problem is always I need to create an input. 1 second. Is there any?
I also want to highlight some information may be helpful for other
Yeah,
guys.
sure. Yeah.
There is a drive going for TCS only for MuleSoft.
Okay.
2+ year experience on 30th September. Only for Java MuleSoft. Only for
Can
MuleSoft, not Java.
can you
If,
ping that information chat box or the never can able to access it?
yeah, yeah. I'll ping that mail ID right here.
Okay, yeah. 1 second. Okay, today we are going to see that a map function. What the usage of the map is? It's very easy. So here, what kind of data I am sending? Here, what kind of data I am passing as my input? What kind of data I am passing it? So how we can identify what kind of data I am passing?
Right.
Yeah. So by using the type of function, we can able to pass the different data here. So here what the map function always iterating the items one by one, one by one, one by one, just like your filter function is there. Now same thing it is going to do, but unlike the filter function, so we can able to map it differently. You can see how we can able to map it differently means. 1 second. Yes. So 1 second, guys. It is not strong. Okay, so here I am passing the an array of data. There are elements are there. What is my requirement? First, I want to pick my first element and I want to perform some action. The same action is I want repeating for the second element also, third element also, sixth. So this is the way I want to pick the one by one element and I want to perform a set of operation again and again. So in those situation, we can able to use. So we need to use the function called the map function. Let us say for example there are three elements are there, 3, 4, 5. So this is my input. I want to iterate this entire item one by one, one by one, one by one only. So the syntax for this one is the map function. It is always taking as a lambda expression the same thing, item comma index. So how we can able to define your body of your lambda? After
Arrow after arrow.
arrow mark, right? Now this is the one. Now you can see I want to create an object, then I can create an object. So you can see whatever the logic here you are written here, that entire logic is repeating for 3, 4, 5. So here what is my requirement is I'm creating the body like this one. Okay, so now you can see how your map iterating like this, but you can see, just assume it. So there is a for loop is available. Just remember, just like for loop in another programming language, I equal to 0, I less than or equal to 5, I plus plus, and here you are written some body like this one. The same body I am here written. So here you can closely observe it. Whatever you can see, I equal to 0, I equal to 5. So what is this I? By using I, we can able to iterating the array indexes one by one, right? So if I equal to 0, then which value you can pick it? The first I
One.
index value. So the same thing you can see, whatever for loop is can do, the same thing map can do. So instead of here we no need to place, you can see I equal to 0, I equal to I less than. So here I is acted as a indexing. The same thing here, your I is your index. Then you can see every time we need to pick the value, right? So how we can pick the value? So if it is an array means, generally we can able to write the statement like this one. This is my array name inside of the index position, a of 0 first element, a of 1 second element. So every time it is iterating the right. So inside of the loop, your item, so whatever the item is, every time your value is available inside of this one. Your index is available inside of this variable. So whatever the body you are written here, you can see whatever the body here you are written, that is your body. So the same body is repeating for the all the elements. First 3 is coming, then value equal to 3. So the second element is coming, the value equal to 4. The third one is coming, value equal to 5. So this is the way we can able to execute the everything. Got it? So your map is nothing but your normal for loop. That is the one you just always remember inside of the mind. Now you can see how we can able to do it means. So this is my payload. So what is the output of my payload? What is the output of the payload? Output means what kind of data it is returning?
Array.
Object or array, right?
Array.
Now you can see I want to convert this entire array into array of object. Now we can observe it. So I can use the map function. So now closely observe it. What is the syntax? It's a lambda expression, item comma index. You can see this is your lambda expression. Then you can simply click enter here, and this is your map body. Here what is your requirement? You want to create an object. Then you can see, so how many, let us say we can resume it. You can see how many objects it is created. How many objects, just count it. This is my first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. 6 objects it is created. Why it is creating 6 objects?
6
Anyone?
items are there.
Because inside of my array, how many elements are there? How many elements are here?
6.
So that means whatever body you are written here, that is repeating for the each one. Now you can see here I am writing the message like this one, value. Okay, sorry. What is my requirement? Value. Okay, colon. So here every time I want to print my value, you can see. So value, it is creating an object. So here I am placing the value. You can see every time it is repeating the same thing. Got it? Hello. Yes.
Yes.
So that means your map function is repeating the array of items one by one, and whatever the logic here you are returning, so that logic he is repeating. Okay. So this is the way we can able to use your map function one by one only. Okay. Okay. So let us see any other one by one examples. You can see this is the example. For example, somebody asked the question, I want to identify the sum of an array elements. How we can able to identify the sum of array elements?
Item
Yeah,
plus
tell me. Yeah, is it okay, tell me.
item equal to item plus en.
Item equal to, is there any equality symbol you guys are seeing inside of the mule?
No.
Then how we can identify it? So that is not possible, but there is another function is there, that is the reduce function can do. So array of elements means a reduce function by we can able to do that, but by using not using the map function. So let's see what are the other examples. 1 second, I will show you. We can go for any input data. What is this one? Okay, this is my input data. Otherwise, I can create one simple, then we can see. You guys are easy. There is any employee information is there? Okay, this is the one. Please go on mute, guys. Please go on mute. Okay, this is my input. Okay, now you can closely observe it. What kind of data I am passing? What kind of data I am passing?
Array of objects.
Array of an object, right? Now
Mhm.
you can closely observe it. You can see what is my expectation is ID is there, item is there, price is there, but additionally I want to add some extra information, that is info. Otherwise location what this one is the price one, right? I want to add some expiration date for the each item. Okay, so how we can add it? For this field is must be common to the all the one, right? So how we can do that one? For the each item, I want to add ID, item, price, and expiration date. I want to add it. So how we can do that one? Generally, what is your logic? So we need to iterating the array items one by one. Then you can see how we can iterate the items by using the map function. We can able to iterating it. So this is my lambda expression. You can simply give an enter. So here, what is your expectation output? So I want to create an object. So what is your first field? ID is my first field. Where we can get this item value? Where we can?
Item.id.
So why we are taking the item, not the payload?
Because
For the first iteration, the first object is available inside of an
item.
item. So we need to pick the first item. So we can simply give the item dot. What is the one? ID.
ID.
You can see only IDs are coming. The second one. So we need to place the item value. Okay. So here I want to give the item dot
Price.
price or item.
Item.
Item. Then third one. What is the one? Price. So price is item dot
Price.
price. Okay, the third one, you can see here what is my one? Expiration date. Expiry date. So here we can give date something common to all the one. I think 2022 09/31. Now you can see. So this you can see it is my input. The same thing you can see I am repeating the one by one, and whatever the logic here you are written, the same logic is applicable for the each item. Got it? So this is the way 1000 elements are coming. Then 1000 times your map is iterating the each item, and the same logic is applicable to the each one, just like your for loop. Got it?
Yes. Can you take another example of
Yeah.
I have one in my mind.
Yeah, tell me.
We'll take an array of integer.
Okay, 1 second. Array of integer. First, we can write the data here. Array of integers. Okay. 10 comma, sorry, 40, 50, 60, 33. Yeah. Is it
And
enough?
we'll print something by adding 2 in every integer.
Okay.
Plus 2.
Yeah. So how many elements are there? You don't know. So as many elements are there, I want to print some message. That's your
For
requirement,
10,
right?
it will print
Okay.
12.
Okay. Now you can see this is my input. So let us say you can see it is already repeating. How many times it is repeated? This piece of logic. How many times? For example, I am removing it some elements. So there are how many values are there? There are 3 items are there. Now you can see 3 items are coming here.
Yes.
Okay. So that means inside of an array, how many elements are there? That number of times your logic is repeated.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
So this is an map. Let's say, for example, this is the data. What is the data?
We have array already, right?
Yeah. So I can go for one kind of a scenario. Okay. So the same thing you can see what is my requirement is
Increase
the
the price by 5.
yes, I'm doing like this one. Yeah. So what is my requirement is the price who the items who are having the price above 10. So those fields only I want to map it like this one. You guys understand my question? The price, the items who are having the price above 10 or 10 rupees only, I want to create the body like this one. Then how we can do that one?
Yeah. Inside the object.
Inside the object or anything first we need to do? First understand my question. First we need to filter out the data. Whatever
Hmm.
the data is coming, the same logic I want applicable, right?
Yes.
Am I right, guys? You all got it?
Yeah.
So
Item
how
dot
we can
price.
then you can see that means I'm combination of the things you can see. So here I don't want to use the payload. Whatever the data is coming, you can see. So what I can do. So first I need to return the logic, right, to filter out the data. How we can filter out the data? So whatever the logic here, I'm cutting here because I don't want to confuse you. This is my previous logic, forget about this one. So what is my first logic? So first I want to get the data. So the price who are having the about 10. Then first how we can filter out the data? Payload,
Dubai.
Filter.
filter. So it is also indexing. Then what is the index?
Item dot price.
Item dot price is
Greater than
greater than
Greater than
10.
10.
Then as you can see, so it definitely it is generating some data output. Then whatever data is coming, but closely observe it, what kind of data it is returning.
array.
Array.
Yeah, that is the point. You have to always look into this one. So this entire thing. So this is the one. So top of this data, I want to write your map logic. Now you can see the map. So map, you can see maybe you are getting confused. Here is the item is there, here the item is there. Then you can rename like this one. It is up to you. Item 01, index 01. Then what is your lambda expression? After the array, this is your lambda expression. Here, what is your requirement? You need to
Object.
create an object here. And what is the first field and everything? ID is my first field. So where it is coming?
ID dot item.
Item 01 na item 0 or payload. Here, which one I need to pick it?
Item. Only item.
You can see what is the inside of the map. What is the name of this variable name?
Yeah, item
So
01.
always we need to use that variable name only item 01 dot ID. But the second thing is I want to print the price. Then I can give item 01 dot price something. You can see. So those data only we are getting. That means we can apply the filter. The first you need to get the data. Once you get the data, depending on the output, you want to iterate the things. Then we can use the map like this one. Got it, guys?
You mean this logic is applies only on output?
Yes, whatever the output is coming of this expression,
Okay.
right? That's the one. Okay. So let me see map function, some of the examples on the internet.
So yeah,
MUL4. So one important one is I think one of the guys asked this question. So how we can check whether the given number is prime or not by using the mule. We will see that scenario last, but we are going to see what is the maybe questions they're asking. Okay. Okay, first we will see one by one. So this is the famous use case. I think I already sorted out this one. You can see they're giving the data like this one. For this data, what is the first one? So the payload should only contain the transaction date, product name, price. So this is my input and what is the first requirement?
filter
Transaction
out
date.
this.
Product.
Right? So my output contains transaction date, product name and price. That is my first requirement. Okay. So what I already created the input for this one. I think previously you have seen somewhere, right, where it
Yeah.
is. Yes, no, where it is. 1 second. Yeah, I think data view. Where we can see the data, yes. Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And this is my input. Okay. I'm copy this entire thing and go to here. And here I'm placing. Okay. So some data, I don't know. I'm removing everything here. So first I'm printing my payload as it is. Is there anything? Yeah. So this is the my payload. You can see this is the data belong to the some transaction. So product name is there, price is there, payment type is there by using Visa card, Master card. So which by using which what is the payment type? Everything it is available here, right? So from this payload, what is their requirement is one by one we are going to see. So what is the first one? So my output contains only these three names. Okay. So now you guys tell me this is my entire array of payload. I want to print only transaction. I want to print the only transaction date, product name and price only. Then how we can iterate those items from array of objects?
Filter, we can apply filter.
Okay, when we apply the filter, what happens? It is always checking the condition. But here what they're asking, from there are 20 fields there, but they are expecting only 3. Then we need to select only
3.
3, right? But unfortunately, this is an array of item. Then we can use the payload. So we need to iterating the object by object by object. And this is my index for this one. Now here you can see. So I want to create an object. Yes, I am creating an object. What is the first field they're asking? So your first field contains the transaction date only. Then I can copy this transaction date name and how we can map the value for that one. So where the value for your transaction data?
Item dot.
Item data. Item dot here you can see what is the field name.
Transaction date.
So your first requirement is already fulfilled. Okay, you can see every time we are getting the transaction date only. So what is the second requirement? So product name only. We require product name and price. Okay, so I'm copy this one where it is coming here, comma product name, where the product name is there, item dot,
Product.
is there any product name is there? So the
Product.
product name is with the name of product. Then we can select the product. You can see all product names are coming. Then the next one, the price.
Greater than 1200.
So here now I am not going to apply any conditions. First I can fetching the price from my input. That is my first requirement. Item
Dot
dot
price.
price.
price. You can see. Oh, I think price is P is a capital. Okay. So your first requirement is completed, right? So from your payload, there are 5 columns or 10 columns, so many columns are there. So whatever may be. So what is my requirement? I want to fetch only these 3. Now you can see you are fulfilled that one, right? So there are
Yes.
20 objects are for each object, the same logic is repeating. Got it, guys?
Correct. Yeah.
So that is first requirement is fulfilled. Then we can go, let's see. So where the price is equal to 1200. So they come with the second requirement. The price should be only 1200 and the country and where the sales are happening inside of the United States or Canada or the Spain. From these 3 countries only you need to pick the information. So what is the first condition we want to do? Price should be
Price equal
to 1200.
equal to 1200. So where we can write that condition?
item dot price equal to.
So where here only?
Here.
Here only we need to check it. If tell me here, if item dot price is equal to 1200, then what you need to do? So you need to print your item dot price.
Yes.
That's it. But unfortunately, your if always comes with the else. Then for the else, how we can do it? We can give the empty.
We need to filter.
I don't know. You guys tell me what is the logic I need to write it. Let me say, for example, here we can go like this one. If the item dot price equal to 1200, then only we need to print it. Otherwise, we can simply please go on mute, guys. Please go on mute, guys. Okay. For example, let me go for this one. So as per my logic, this is the one. At the time of the printing the one, if the 1200 only, I am printing else. I am printing the null string. Yes, you agree with me?
Yeah, for timing, yes.
Yeah. So, but here for the single field, there is no problem. But you can say they're asking one more thing. What is the thing? So your sales must be coming from the United States, Canada, and Spain only. So how we can do this one? That means so first you can see, first I can filter out the data depending on the sales and the price. Whatever the data is coming top of that one, then I can pick these three files. That is easy enough.
Yes.
Yes. Then first how we can filter out the data? Tell me. I am removing this entire data
Not right filter, first payload dot
payload.
filter.
Yeah, payload. Then we need to apply the filter. What
Filter.
is your first condition? Here I
Item
am
dot
writing the condition one by one. So what is the first condition? Item
dot price.
dot price. Price is I think caps. Price is equal to 1200. That is the first condition. And that's what is the second condition?
Sales
Country.
And R. And
and
country. Where is the country? Item
item
dot
dot country.
country. I think small or capital.
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 Country is equal to
United States.
from where?
United States,
United
Canada.
States, Canada, Spain.
United States, Canada, and Spain. So where it is United States?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
United States. Yeah,
Above only in the first.
I think this is the one. United States.
And
Yeah, tell me here what we need to and our condition.
and
Or
And means your sales must be inside of the United States and inside of the
no or
that is not possible, right? So
or
always
or
remember the R condition. Now you can
or
understand. So
yes.
and means here we need to select the R condition. Okay. So
Either
what
or
is
kind.
better understanding here I'm placing like this one. Okay. So R. What is the second condition? Item dot
Country is equal to
Country.
country is
Spelling.
equal to. Is there
Canada.
any double O is coming? Okay. Country, United
Canada.
States is coming. Or the second
Canada.
thing is
Canada.
Canada. Canada.
Or
Let's see. Is there any Canada is coming? City is Austria. Country is United States. Country is United States. Country is United States. All are country. Okay. R. One second. Yeah.
Spain.
Tell me. Item dot.
Country.
Country is equal to
Spain.
Spain. Okay. So now you can see those
Payment type
data
is there.
only it is there. So this is the first condition. What is the second one? And payment method should be the MasterCard only. That means here again we need to add one more thing. What is the thing? And
and
okay. Item dot. What is the one? Payment, right?
payment type. Yeah.
Payment underscore TYP type is equal to
Mastercard.
okay. What is the one? Master, right?
Yeah.
Where it is, I can copy this one. Yeah, now you can see. So I completed the my filter condition here. So you can closely observe it. Output side payment is MasterCard. country is United States and everything. You can see United States and everything. So this is the way first I am filtering out the data, whatever output is coming out of this entire function. So again, on top of this one, again, I need to write one more logic. So what is that logic from this entire thing? I want to print the transaction. I want to
Yeah.
print the, what is the one? So
Transaction
transaction
date.
date, product name and name only, right? So what is the top of the function? Again, I need to write the map function here. So here we can write the logic here. What is the logic? I think I already copied that logic. Yes, I'm copied this entire thing. The
No,
same logic, right?
it's not.
Yeah.
It's not that one, it's different one, I think.
No.
So no, you're copying wrong.
Oh, I think I not copied it. That means.
Yes,
Yeah, then we can write like this one. So first one, but the first one transaction.
Transaction date.
transaction date.
So we can copy this entire thing. Okay. So what is the one? Item dot.
Transaction date.
Okay. Only transaction date is coming. What second thing is product. Item dot. Product. Third one is
Price.
price. Item dot price. Now you can see this is your input and this is your expected output. This is your logic. Seems to be very, very simple, but you need to spend some time, right? Then only you can get the idea. Okay. In the middle, we are doing the complex problems means this is the one. So you need to write it. So first we need to filter out the data. Whatever data is coming, then we need to do something. So this is the way step by step, we need to write the logics.
Seems like
Got it,
the
guys?
same output is coming.
Which one?
It-
Yeah.
In output folder, product 1, 1200 product. Only date difference is there. Date is also
Yes,
same.
maybe data is the same, na?
Can we cross check?
Yeah, so for example, this is the one here, remove it.
Time difference is there.
Yeah. First we can see.
Yeah.
This is the one product 01. You can see I modified that one. According to that one, it is getting na.
You can give another without instead of product, give any cycle or a bike. So yeah, so this is coming, this is satisfying. United States.
Yeah, coming na.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
follow
So
1200 also.
yeah.
Mhm.
So this the way alone the map function can't fulfill your requirement. Alone the filter function can't fulfill your requirement. So depending on
Combination.
your requirement, yeah. So we need to combine the objects, combine the functions, then we can get your requirement. Got it, guys? One by one. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes.
Yeah. So let me see. Is there any simple examples you can see? So these are all the questions are asked inside of the interview only. So that's why I'm picking these examples again and again. Okay. Okay. Let me see the simple example. Okay. I'm copy this entire thing. Okay. Where is my function? It's I can take a new data we playground. So this is my input, and let me first write the questions here. Then we will see how we can do. So what is the question they're asking you? He is asking 4 questions, one by one. We can solve it. Okay. What is the first one? Add a field employed and set it to true for each employee. So whatever, how many objects are there, I don't know for each one. So name is there, job is there, age is there, and extra. We need to add one more field. What is that field?
Employee.
Employee. Then you guys tell me how we can start the logic for this one. First, I want iterating the each item inside of an array and each value inside of that object, and I want to add something. Then you guys tell me
Map function.
first what is the one?
Payload,
Payload. Then
map,
Map.
Map.
need to write the map. So this is my lambda expression. Then we can turn enter. Here, what is your output? We need to create an object.
object,
Then, so first as it is, name equal to whatever the name is there.
Item.
Item dot
name,
name. The second one is job. As it is, first I am printing. Then we can change it everything according to the requirement. Item dot job. And the third one is
Age.
age. And item dot age. Sorry.
Age.
Okay. Now, what is the first requirement? So we
Add a
want to
field.
add the new one, that is the employed.
Employee.
Employed. Okay. So by default, sorry,
that's it.
Double quotation.
that's 32 true.
True.
So true means it's a Boolean value. Yes, we are added first thing. Or second one is add one to every employee's age. So this is my employee age. Here we need to add +1. Then how we can do that one? +1. Right?
Yes.
Or no?
Yes.
Second is
Yes.
completed. Third one. What is the third requirement? Remove the age field for each employee. How we can remove it? Remove it means simply select it and delete it, right?
No.
That's it. Is there any output is there?
No.
No.
Okay. The fourth one, get a
Stop names.
List of all the employees.
only names only I want to get it. I don't want to create any object here. You can just remember the one. So what is the requirement? I want to get the only names of the employees only. How we can get it?
We can just write item dot name.
Yeah,
instead
tell
of
me.
creating
So here,
object.
so here there are two requirements are there maybe. So by using the map, we can write like this one. But the what the problem here? It is creating the array of
Object.
objects. What the requirement? I want to list out the
List.
all the names, right? So here we no need to use that map here. The payload.
Filter.
Let's see. No. You can see payload dot
Name.
name. Down you can observe it.
Hmm.
So if it is an array, then we can apply the payload dot any selecting operator. It is automatically written the array of values.
Yes.
Got it, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is the interview question, guys. They asking question like this one. So they're simply giving the input like this one. I want to print only the name. Then by default, what you do blindly, you can use the map function. Then you can use the payload item dot name. But what they're asking is, I want to print only the names in the form of an array. Then what is the answer for this one?
Simple payload name.
Okay, that's the point. Remember it. Okay, interview point of the questions are very simple, but at that time maybe we are not getting that idea. Okay, so this is the one. For example, I want to list out the only the jobs.
Payload dot
Then
job.
payload dot
Job.
job. You can see what is the output of this one.
Array.
Okay, so this is the way we can able to do it. This is your map. Let me see some any other complex examples are there. See, everything is we are created na same thing. Okay, so it is the concatenation of the previous one, right? Okay, let me see. First simple examples we are going it. Okay, for example, this is my input. So this is different kinds of data is coming. Then you can understand the how we can pass the proper data to your map function. Now you guys tell me what kind of data, what is my input?
It's a
It's an
Object.
object or it's an array.
it's an object containing
First you can see what is this input. It's an object or it's an array.
object.
Object.
Object, right? Inside of an object again there is an array is there, right?
Employee.
Now what is the question they're asking? The best example you can see we want to extract the
First name.
and
first
last.
name and last name and append both string by using space. So
Yes.
that means their expectation is this is the one. So this is the output they are asking. Okay, so
Yes.
how we can do that one? Okay, So I
Yes.
am placing the output here. Now we will see this one, how we can get it. Okay. So this
Yeah.
is my input and this is my output. Now you guys tell me how we can write the logic for that one.
Payload dot employees.
So first always remember what is the output it is,
It's an object.
right? So you can see I am creating an object. Got it?
Yes.
So why I'm creating an object here means I want to return my entire data in the form of object. When we use the map function, what is the output? When we use the map, what is your output?
Array.
Array. Now you can got it. So
Yes.
according to your requirement, we need to use the different things here, right? So the
Yes.
next one is we already created an object, and what is the name they are asking? Inside of the which key we want to print this
Candidate.
entire term, right? Then how we can
Candidate.
create this one? We can simply
The
create the
keyword.
key name here. So that's it. So you are already creating the key. How we can identify this is a key? We can simply give the colon. Okay. If it
Yes.
is a key means automatically we need to place here. Now you can see everything is coming now. Is it correct?
No, they want array of
So
candidate.
how we can create an array? When we iterating the array items by using the map, it is automatically creates the an array. So here we no need to write these things here. What is your requirement? Here we need to use the map, right? So what is your input? Payload.
Payload
Dot
employees.
So
employee.
when we using the map, it is throwing an error. Why?
Payload dot employees. Because
So
payload is the object.
yeah, yes. You can see we need to pass the proper an array. Where my array is there? Payload dot employee. This is my array. For this one, we need to iterating the items one by one. That is the map. So I want to return the map function here. So better way I can write here. This is my lambda expression. So here again, what is your expectation? What is the
First name.
expectation here?
First
No, no,
name.
no.
Object.
So
Object.
we want to return the an object, right? So how
Yes.
we can create an object?
Object.
That's the
Curly
one.
braces.
1 second, guys. Okay. What is the key name?
F name.
F name.
F name. Then we can give the F name. Then you guys tell me what is the
Item dot.
logic? Item.
Dot first
Why
name.
we are using the item here? Why we are using the item here?
Because that
Because
data is
parameter.
under item.
Because inside of the lambda expression, my variable name is the item. That's why I'm using here. Item dot
Dot. First name.
first name. So we want concatenated. How we can concatenate it? Plus
Plus,
plus.
Plus
So I
space.
want to give the one space. Then again I want to concatenate
plus.
it. Plus plus. Then
Item.
item dot.
Last name.
Last.
I think last name is there. Okay.
N capital.
So this is your input and this is output. You got it, guys? So very
Yes.
simple, right? Yes or no?
yes, yes.
Yeah. Now we will see some more examples. You can see how we can get the examples means this is the way only we need to get the examples over the internet and we practice again and again. Then only you can able to get it. Okay.
Yes.
Is there any other examples? Okay, let me see. I think we already seen this one, right?
Mm.
Yes. Okay. I think that's it for the map. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
What is how to remove unnecessary data just to by deleting?
Unnecessary means I will explain. Okay, first one.
Copy.
Here unnecessary means when while iterating the items, we will skip the one field. What happens? Okay, let me
How
take
to
this
skip that?
example. Okay. Don't worry. Not a skipping here. I will take this example and I will. Okay. So what is their expectation is from which one? Okay, always you can take input and output, then we will see this one. Okay. So you can see this is my input, guys. So according to that input, I want to generate output like this one. Okay. So closely observe it. What is my output type?
Array.
Array. So what is my input?
It is also array.
Right. So I am taking input as an array and I want to iterating the array elements one by one, and I want to create the n array. Then which function we need to use it? Blindly we need to no, we need to iterate the items one by one.
Map. We can go
Map.
for
That is the one, remember it. So here why we need to iterating, because you can here see there are 4 fields are there, but we are expecting only 2 fields. And moreover you can see I want to pick this one, full time or part time. The first part only I want to pick it,
Okay.
right? So that means inside of an object, inside of an array elements, you want to perform some operation, right? So I already know what is your thing, the payload
Dot.
dot, the payload is itself is an array. Then we need to use the map over here. So what is the logic here? We need to write it. So what is the output they are expecting,
First employee.
right? So it is expecting an object. Inside of this one, how many keys are there? 2 keys are there. What is my first key? My first key is the employee. For this employee, what is their expectation? Item dot whatever the what
Employee.
is the employee name, that is employee, right? What the second thing is?
Contract.
Someone is on the video, please go. Okay. The second one is contract, right? The second field is the contract. So for this contract, you can closely observe it here. You can see. So I want to pick only the full time or part time. This part only I want to get it. So here is static only I am going. So you already know what is the logic for this one is the first 4 letters of the given string. So it is an string, right? So you already know how we can access the first 4 letters of the given string. Item dot
Range.
contract. So it is an array. Then here we can mention like this one 0
0
to
to
3,
3.
right? So this is the way we can it. So you can see I am removing it, right? Removing is nothing but so according to your requirement you are iterating the items, that's it. Don't expect something like that one. We can use the delete operator, that kind of not there. So we can iterating the array items, and whatever the fields you are required you can kept it. Otherwise you can simply omit that one. That's it.
Got it.
Yeah. So that's the one. Okay. Let me for example okay, we will okay. So for example, this is an object. From this entire object I want to remove entire key. Anyhow it is a delete one, then I will show you. I am taking one more data view. One second, guys. So this is my input. From this entire input, I want to remove one particular key. Right? So you can
As in-
see it's very easy. Just remember. So whenever we want to remove any particular key from an object, then we need to use the operator called minus, and here you can mention whatever the key value you want to remove it. You can see. Got it?
Oh, got it.
So this is the one of the interview question, but and rarely they're asking, but good to know. Okay. So there is an object there. From the object, you want to remove one particular key. So how we can do that one? By using the minus and whatever the key. So for
Have to-
example, quite opposite.
The
So
space
there
should
is
be
an
there, right, sir? Space should be there, no?
no, not required. Generally, we are giving for the mule point of view, after each operator, we are maintaining the space. It is also work, but for the easier presentation, we are putting. So for example, quite opposite. I want to add one key fail here for the object. How we can do that one? Minus means
Negative.
deleting.
Delete.
But
Add.
then
Plus.
by putting the plus, we can get it.
No, we
It
have
is
to
throwing
mention
an
it,
error.
sir.
Why?
to give
Name
the
and
value
value.
also.
No. It is an object, na? Object, what is the structure always you need to mention. So we can need to add the key and value pair, right? So for example, here I am giving the phone 02. This is my key value. For this one, I am adding the value like this one. Then you can see, still it is throwing an error. Why? Why? Maybe you can understand here. Now got it?
Yes, plus plus.
So plus, what is the meaning of the plus? It is adding the concatenation. So it is an array, it is an object is there. Whenever we want to add another object, then we can use the plus operator. Got it, guys?
Yes.
So this is the two interview question. How we can remove a particular key item from an object. Otherwise, how we can add it. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So these are some interview tricky questions they're asking all of a sudden. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Yes,
all
sir.
for the map. I think it's a simple examples. Don't worry, guys. I will come with this some complex examples also. For the understanding, I'm always start with the simple one only. Okay. Let me see. Is there anything here we are missing? Okay. Okay. So this is also one of the general interview question, and I remove this one. First, we will see the normal scenario. So what is my input?
Array of strings.
So what they're expecting question is like this one. They ask the question. It is an array normal indexes. So I want to print the data like this one. So it is an array. So inside of this one particular object I want to create. Here I creating like this one index equal to 0th element. So next one. So here we need to print the value. So whatever the value is there here, I want to print the value. So for the each one, I need to repeating same logic. So that is their expectation. So how we can do that one? See, it is an array. So we need to iterating the items one by one. So blindly, which one we need to use it?
Map.
Map.
Then you can see the map function. So this is my logic here. You can simply click on this one. So here we need to create an object. What is your first key value? First key value is the index. How we
Index.
can get the index? It's already there, right? Where it is? Item dot index. You can see I am getting the index. What the second one is? That is the value. So what is the value here? Item dot
Well,
right. It is a normal, no, it is not an object. Then item contains our first element, item and second element. That's it, right?
yes.
So this is the way it is an array. Then we can structurizing the items like this one by using the map. Okay.
Yes.
So now maybe this is the one of tricky interview question they're asking you. For example, I am giving one number. If we can check if it is a even or odd, it's very easy, right? So for example, there is a number is there. I want to check that number is prime or not. Okay. Here I am passing one number 66. Is it a prime number or not? How we can identify it? What is the general logic for the prime? Prime. What is the specialty of the prime? How many factors are there for the prime?
One and the number.
One and itself only, right? Then you can see if I am written the logic today and I will explain this one again tomorrow. So I think recently one company asked question, and you can see first I'm written logic like this one. This is my payload, right? You can see the payload. So I want to check this number is repeatedly whether it is a prime or not. Means first we need to apply the divisible function, right? Mod 2 something like that one. Yes. So first I need to creating the numbers. How we can create a numbers 1 to 66? How we can create a numbers? Anyone? Square 1, 2, that payload. Okay, you can see it is automatically creating how many members?
66.
Right? So it is again throwing an array, right? Array of array.
Yes.
So how we can do that? Means
Yeah.
now it is coming as a normal array. Got it? So if still getting doubt, what you do is you can create a one variable here. That is the var. You can give the numbers, and here you can create that one. What is the one? 0 to payload. Okay. I think 2. Here you can print the numbers. Let's see what is the output. It is okay. Still it is getting an error. Then you can see 0. Otherwise, here we can print it. Okay. Now, so whatever the numbers are coming, so first we can pick the 0, and then we can pick the 1, then we can 1 second. Okay. So I am taking the one by one element, and I am applying the second, guys. Why it is not coming? What is the syntax for the lambda expression? Item, comma, index, colon. Okay. Now here you can see what the logic I have written is. I am applying the condition like this one. Item mod item, sorry, item. What? No. What is the first value, right? Where the value is available inside of the payload, comma, item is equal to 0. Now you can closely observe it. What is the output it is getting? Every time you can see 66, comma 1 is equal to 0. 66, comma 2 is equal to 0. That means every time I'm simply I'm performing the operation of the division. I'm not doing anything wrong, right? You can see. Don't worry. Only one interviewer asked this question. You can the first iteration 66 is coming. This is my payload. So I am iterating the items, you can see like this one. So whatever the 0 to 1 to 66, I am picking the first element. So what is the first value? 1. So what is the operation I am performing here? So I am performing the operation like this one. Mod payload is 66, comma 1 is equal to 0. Then what is the meaning of this one? What is the meaning of this one? So if
66
this
divided
66 comma 1 are double equal to 0, then it is automatically returns the true. So top of this one, so whatever the truths are there, I want to identify those only. Then I can apply the filter condition here. Then we can get this one, right? Yes or no? Hello.
Can you explain, sir?
Not getting right. Don't. Yeah. So first time it's confusing. Don't worry. So this is my payload. Okay. This is my filter. So top of the filter, how we can check it where the payload is otherwise. Once. So what is the meaning of this statement? I am passing the sequence of number. Whatever the numbers I'm passing, if the number comma 2 equal to 0, then that number is printing, right? That means always it is printing the even number logic, right? It is
Yes.
right. So here I don't want to check the even number or not. I want to check whether two numbers are divisible by that number or not. For example, 10 comma 2 is there. 10 comma 2 equal to 0 means 10 is divisible by 2. 10 comma 2 is equal to 0 na? Mod 10 comma 2. It not always that means 3 is not divisible by 3. So I am simply iterating the same logic repeatedly again and again for the array of element. Yes.
But how
Got
we
it?
are fulfilling that prime number?
No. I will first you can see for the prime number. What is the count of your variables? I mean factors.
2.
That means we need to identify at the end what is the size of your array. If the size of array is greater than 2, then it is a composite number. If the size of the array is equal to 2, then it is a prime number. So this is the way we can able to. Don't worry, it is I think it is already we reached to the 840. Don't worry. So you try it again. Tomorrow I will explain one by one only. This is the one of the interviews asked this question for the two companies. Okay. This is the basic logic. You just try out. Otherwise, tomorrow I will explain it anyhow. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So in tomorrow we will see the filter object, map object, and red juice function. Okay, and some of the examples also. Okay, just at least try this today, guys. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's all for today, guys. Is there any? Yeah. So I think someone is already shared the one of the email to. This is the one. What the one, guys? This is the referral, right?
Yes.
Yeah, for the referral. Okay. So anyone interested, share their resume to that reviewer. Okay. Okay, guys. That's all for today. So tomorrow again we will connect and sorry.
Yes.
We will show. We will see some of the complex